thing is with evidence. I challenge anyone who would say that we've kept a white paper which has no proof. So that is one thing. And therefore, why now?
No, please. ये तरीका नहीं है. माननीय सदस्यगण, आपको पर्याप्त समय, पर्याप्त अवसर दिया, सबको अवसर दिया, और फिर आप जब माननीय मंत्री जी जवाब देते हैं तो बीच में बैठकर कमेंट्री करते हैं, उचित नहीं है. आपको पर्याप्त समय दिया, पर्याप्त अवसर दिया. नो प्लीज, नो माननीय मंत्री जी.
सर, why now? ये डॉक्यूमेंट व्हाइट पेपर अभी क्यों? इसके लिए मैं जवाब अभी भी दे रही हूं. सबको मालूम भी है, हमारे व्हाइट पेपर में भी वो है. माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी नरेंद्र मोदी जी 2015-16 में ही एक मीडिया के इंटरव्यू में बोले थे. It's not as if I am standing here to say it now. Even in 15-16, Honorable Prime Minister made a statement that there is a lot of suggestions coming that I should lay a white paper on the halat of the economy. But I'm not doing it because of national interest. I put the nation first. Because if the truth of the state of affairs of our economy was put out at that time, not one investor would have come to India. Our own citizens would have started feeling, what is happening in this country? All institutions have broken down. No proper decision making is happening. Sir, the total big ticket corruption, leave the small ones, big ticket corruption in their 10 years. Big ticket corruption on an average was one at least each year. So, common people were really disillusioned. ये इस देश में क्या हो रहा है? So, हमारे अपने own citizens would have lost faith by the white paper. So, we didn't want to. PM very clearly said we didn't want to bring it at that time. Now, why now? 10 years. 10 years of governance. 10 years of sincere effort to clear up the economy. 10 years of sincere effort to make sure that we are not going to stagnate because of the legacy which has been left behind, and therefore we wanted to make sure that we do reforms. We also undertake everything which has to be done for cleaning up the system. And today, from the fragile 5 situation, we've reached the 5th biggest economy. And sooner we will be reaching the 3rd, now with authority, where the economy is already stabilized and people are coming in, our foreign exchange reserve is improved, FDI is coming in, a lot of sovereign wealth funds are coming and having joint ventures, investment in greenfield projects. We had 10 years, which can therefore be periodically compared with those 10 years and with this 10 years, so that people are not going to say, you came in saying big things, but you know you can't implement, and therefore you are saying, like some of the state governments which are saying, having given false promises, they are not able to run their state government, put the blame on central government, come and protest in Jantar Mantar instead of being in their state and administering their state. So such things would have been easily accused on us at that time had the white paper been put then itself. We didn't do that. Responsibly, we took the challenge of getting everything sorted out. Now having sorted out, now having placed the economy in a proper position, we have, with documentary evidence, we put it out there, and that is why now the white paper is being put and nothing more. So, wo spasht main karna cha rahi hu, sir. Therefore, now, in the morning, I took a lot of detailed explanation on coal scam and also on the way bank as an institutions were misused. Now, I also explained how, if you were to compare Commonwealth Games and compare it with the G20, how it was organized, what was the difference. Now I would just focus myself on 3 issues where I will elaborate so that we all know. I'm sure you would have seen it in the white paper, but I want to explain on 3 issues. How national security was compromised in those 10 years, and how environment as a ministry had become a bottleneck, chock-a-block. Not one proposal could move, and the country's developmental programs all suffered because environment clearances were not obtainable, and the details of that. And finally, how the leadership failed the country. On these 3, I want to elaborate, after which I will obviously come to responding on individual members and their questions. Sir, national security. Critical shortage of ammunition and defense equipment was the main feature of 2014 when we inherited the economy. Manya Raksha Mantri is here. I'm saying it before him. What was the halat then? Bulletproof jackets were not available for our soldiers. वो सामने बंदूक लेकर हमारी एनिमी खड़े होते तो उनके पास उनके अपने प्रोटेक्टिव गियर तक नहीं था. Night vision goggles were not available. So in the nights, they couldn't do a thing. In pitch dark, they were exposing themselves like sitting ducks. So that was the attention. Now, it's all right. You can always say, oh, no, that is the only case you're talking about. Look at that attitude on how they want to place national security. I'm reading a line. I'm quoting from somebody's words. I'll say who it is. I'm quoting, sir. Independent India has had a policy for many years that the best defense is not to develop our borders. An undeveloped border is safer than a developed border. So, many years, there was no construction of roads, airfields, nothing in the border areas. Unquote. ये किसने कहा सर? तब की डिफेंस मिनिस्टर, तब की रक्षा मंत्री A.K. एंटनी जी. ओके सर? दोबारा सर उनके बेटे हमारे पास है कि नहीं है वो मतलब नहीं है. रिकॉर्ड में डिफेंस मिनिस्टर का स्टेटमेंट पढ़ रही हूं. डिफेंस सर एक ही. This is nothing to do with father, son, brother. It is a Raksha Mantri statement. Thank you, Gajendra Shekhawat ji. Sir, A.K. Antony ji also stressed a number of times that his ministry has used up 92% of defense budget, and major acquisitions have major acquisitions have to wait, and there's no money. Inaugurating the defense expo. Inaugurating the defense expo in 2014. Defense expo को inaugurate करते हुए रक्षा मंत्री जी बोल रहे हैं प्रगति मैदान में, quote, there is no money left. All major projects will have to wait till 1st April. मतलब गवर्नमेंट बदल रही है, उनको समझ में आ गया है मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगी, मेरे हाथ में पैसा नहीं है, आप अप्रैल 1 को वेट करो. बॉर्डर में सोल्जर को मैसेज दे रहा है तब तक लड़ो कैसे भी, मगर मैं तो खरीदना मेरे से नहीं होगा. ये था उनका एटीट्यूड. सर इसके अलावा लिस्ट में बोल सकती हूं कितना करप्शन डिफेंस में हुआ करता था. Augusta Westland VVIP chopper scam 2013 3,600 crores का था. और CAG 2011 में कुछ और संदर्भ में डिफेंस का विषय में pulled up the army, the Ministry of Defense, for delay in buying artillery guns. So लगातार हमारे डिफेंस का कॉम्प्रोमाइज हुआ और total ignoring of armed forces. Corrective measures हमारी तरफ से क्या हुआ? Defense budget has doubled. during the last 10 years, it was 2013-14 में 2.53 लाख crores था. अभी